Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Furude Simulator 25. You can get it here for free at socksmeetpeoplesexy.itch.io. It's free as a bee, and you can get so many good games there, like ASDF, ASDF2, Planet Attrition, and so many more. Let's go ahead and see what Rika's up to today. Oh, she's ready to fight, that's what. Let's go, Rika. Tragic fates. Over 9,000! Hey, Blank, thank you for the good luck. What's going on? Yeah, when we hit 9,000, I had to do one more fate, just to make sure it was over 9,000, of course. Oh, that's a triple double. We're starting off good today. But apparently, there's going to be a new Somnium Files. That's wild. Crushes Rika in his hand. It's over 9,000! I could see that being a meme. And then you just hear a little Nipah while he's screaming it, but then Rika goes splat. Like that. Nipah! Splat. I could see it. Right, Rika? You're used to exploding by now, aren't you? Be an easy Easter egg, true. Oh my goodness. Alright, Rika, we are starting spicy today. 4 house with 4 6s. Just coming out with that little miracle little tease. It's okay, Rika, it's okay. But yeah, new Somnium Files, which is wild. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it is a straight. Okay. But that's cool. That's really cool. New AI Somnium Files. When I first played the first one, I didn't realize there was a sequel. I was like, oh. And I was like, well, maybe I'll pick it up, maybe I won't, I'm not sure. And I regret it so much now, because now there's going to be a third one. God, the first game was so good. I honestly a little bit when I was done with the first one was like, is it worth going into 2? Just because 1 was so good. Because sometimes, you know, my brain does that, but another 4 house, wow. That's crazy. Again, 4 house the day so far. What's up, Ultra? Ultra! But yeah, that's exciting news. We got, and yesterday, we were playing the Crimson Diamond, which is so good, by the way. If you're a fan of those classic Sierra point and clicks, it's perfectly constructed in that style, like flawlessly constructed in that style. It's really good. And the story's been really good too. I've had a lot of fun trying to figure out everything in conversations just through like hints and stuff that they've given us, and just trying to put 2 and 2 together with the clues. And I mean, we definitely have enough evidence at this point. If it would let us give it to the dang ranger, I feel like we have a pretty good case. It's also opening day for baseball. Conger, where you at? Excuse me. Which had me thinking about playing Super Mega Baseball again, which is a really, really great baseball game. Probably one of the best out there, still. Excuse me. No, 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 Rika. We need... Actually, I don't know what we need. A 3 Potsy, yes, that is what we need. Okay, I remembered what we needed. We needed a 3, a 3, 3, a 3, a 3, and you guessed it, a final 3. Now, you got 5 of those 3s yesterday. Again. You did it twice this season. Where you just filled up the stat sheet with 3s, except for one, where you decided to eke in a little bit of a 2. Just to be a troll, Rika. You little Nipah. Maybe one of these days I'll actually get a PNG tuber model thingy. Seems like a fun idea. I've talked about it briefly, but I haven't looked into it much further. Plus, I don't know what it would be. Like, I think that might be the biggest thing. Like, what model would be just... I can't just use, like, the Toad from fucking Mario Brothers. I don't feel like that's right. And I suck at computers. Yeah. It's more along the lines of I just don't know what I want to go with yet. Established branding. Yeah. That's kind of like... I think it's more of the fact that watching gives something like a reaction-based thing to look at, which is fun. PC is a relative term, yeah. For sure, for sure. But it's definitely been something I was thinking about for a while. I just have no idea what kind of model I would want. What image I would want. I know so many good artists. They're so good at what they do. Inspiring. But I just don't know, personally, what kind of model. Yeah, where to put it. I don't think that would be too hard. It would probably just go over gameplay in a corner somewhere. Maybe in the bottom left, just because the chat's in the bottom right or something. But I'm uncertain. Okay, for a while there, I was like, is that a street? But it just sounds like it'd be a fun thing to have and do and experiment with. No, not quite, Rika. It's Toad as in Toadstool and not Toad as in Amphibians. Well, I kind of go back and forth on it, Poncho. I've kind of played with it back and forth throughout the years. I'm having the problem where I'm playing games with UI around the entire screen that needs to stay visible to... Oh, yeah. At that point, it's just you gotta find some spot on the screen to throw yourself. That, or you could, like... shrink the game window a little bit and like have yourself on the side with like a border and stuff like that. With XCOM specifically, full screen is about the only way to go. It just feels so much better watching XCOM when it's full screen in my experience through watching it on YouTube and such. I had to shrink the screen down and make a border. Yeah, I could see that. I think it's pretty game dependent too on which games have like a lot of stuff going on. So you're definitely gonna want some extra screen space, of course. Of course. Yes, of course. Some kind of toad amphibian wizard wearing a hat in the shape of a toad fungus. Oh, that's kind of funny. I like that. An actual amphibious toad, but with a fungus hat. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. With 15 or 14, there's a whole ton of UI that I want to hide. You can just stick yourself right in front of that then. Like, it's much easier for some of the older games I would play because it would be in 4:3 and not 16:9, so you could just have part of the screen open. But XCOM has to have a full screen, in my opinion. Frog wizard with mushroom hat is peak. It sounds pretty awesome, yeah. Good idea, Poncho. Oh, so that was a beautifully worded ADHD. Like, I had no idea I had ADHD pretty much my entire life until, I don't know, a few years ago. That's a triple-double, by the way. Let's go, Rika. I keep all my buttons and how many emotes I have in one click so that I could be putting skills into. I see what you're saying. Hide my shame behind my PNG tuber. Oh no. No shame. Only excitement. Wizard cloak looking like those ethereals wear, little nod to XCOM. That's really good too. An amphibian in an ethereal cloak. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that idea. I definitely should have more XCOM themed stuff. That's a triple-double. I've only dedicated, you know, 9,000 hours in the last 2 years to XCOM. Crowdsource your ideal PNG tuber. That's what it feels like. Appreciate all the ideas. I'm not great with ideas, so brainstorming tends to help. This is why I tend to have a very consistently similar stream without much new things popping up, which is fine. But there are other things I would like to do and try. But my brain is very, very much a creature of its habits. That's why I've streamed for 610 days in a row. As you know, it'll be a hit with some of your audience. Yeah. Yeah. Original PNG design fairly basic. It looks nice though. Looks like you're gonna poncho someone. Which you were in our XCOM run for quite some time. Till you got melted, but hey, that's XCOM for you. XCOM just has that little part of my brain that gets picked with the strategy part of it that just can't get enough of it. Where it just feels fresh no matter what. And that's rare for me. I had to play the NES Blitz I was doing, I would change games like sometimes multiple times a day, learning a speed run, getting a time. But with XCOM, it's just been so consistent. It's the issue of eventually running out of ways to work a hood into my outfit. It's unfortunate. Wish I could draw. I also wish I had a laptop that wasn't 8 years old that is struggling just trying to render a 2D avatar over a video feed. Word. Always gotta be within your limits. And yeah, I wish I could draw too. That's not something... The only thing I used to draw, I don't know if many other people did this, I used to make like... this is like a junior high or some shit. I used to do like stick figure battles. I'd draw stick figures on very, very rectangular buildings. And I would just have them fight. Stickdeath.com, that's right. It's hot to the touch my last 2 streams. Starting to get worried. Oh jeez, I'm sorry, kid, that sucks. That was a thing, stickdeath.com? Oh, that's great. I used to do the little stick figure battles in my big old binder I had. '90s, early 2000s internet humor. That can be a little double-edged. Can be a lot double-edged. I was there for the '90s humor. It was a little rougher than it is these days. We'll say, to least. It's the algorithm knows. That's another triple-double, Rika. You are a Rika Wembanyama machine right now. Okay. What's worse is the algorithm knows. I've been seeing a ton of ads for the newest generation of my laptop model everywhere. Oh. Of course they're gonna, like, do that shit. Targeting ads. Oh, shit. They're telling you it's time to upgrade. Only laptops? No, like, tower desks or anything? This is dangerous? Yes. That's how the Steam sale was for me this time. I'm like, well, this game looks fun. This game, don't do that. I had too many issues with overheating on my current laptop. Then again, it has 3 fans. That's nice. I understand, like, more people like the fluidity of moving around with a laptop, which is really nice, honestly. I mean, I guess specific to this stream, I would need something that's gonna cook out 10-hour streams a day without having too much issue. Which is nice. I actually had a better computer than this one before, but when we moved to our first place out here in the west side of the US, the movers broke my computer. Thankfully, a friend helped me get this computer together. Oh, that's a 4 house. You are on that 4 house today, Rika. Haven't had too many issues with Oh yeah, I'm currently trying to get a debt paid down before I try to invest in anything, well, fun. Yeah, I understand that. Some of the mini PCs look nifty, but it's not really necessary for me right now. True. Don't need no mini PC. I've had a couple laptops, and most of the time, I guess they're really old at this point, but they were always a bit slow, and I guess I'm just not a big fan of the laptop I just didn't have any like big strong laptops. PC myself last time I had to move. Yeah, I get that. It's just my tower's really big. That's another triple-double, by the way. Nicely done, Rika. Maybe from having the SSD decide just out of nowhere. Died out of nowhere. That sucks. Yeah, it was rough. I was so upset, I think I purchased Octopath Traveler on the Switch and then played it one night and never played it again. Hey. Have the SSD die out of... Yeah. I have second-hand laptop for now. Sucks that my gaming rig... Oh, I'm sorry, Ultra. That does really suck. Guts on my laptop never gave me too many issues. It's just that they start breaking physically. Well, that's honestly nice, except for the physically breaking part. I always find, like, troubleshooting issues on computers, like, endlessly frustrating. Something about that just gets my blood boiling sometimes. Right after I lost access to my Windows XP licensing. Oh no, just to date myself. I loved Windows XP. I really like. I'd still prefer to go back to Windows XP over current day Windows. Another triple-double. Just to date yourself. Bringing it back to Somnium Files. Oh, baby. There's a third Somnium. Date. Yeah, that first game was so good. I'm assuming everybody here's that's interested has already played it, seen it, and whatnot. That fucking Invincible Rainbow Arrow song is one of the catchiest things I think I've ever heard. It just invaded my brain for like days. It's starting to loosen its grip a little bit, but good gravy. A set, you bet. A set, the mind virus. Rika, what are we doing here, Rika? We need a 3 pots. Go, give us another. Actually, we've been pretty good about Nipahs in this season, right? We have 2 of them. This is the best season of Nipahs since the first season. We still, in all 3 seasons, don't have that 3 potsy though. I'm gonna keep bringing it up, Rika, until it happens. Mouse knows. Son of a bitch. A set, you bet. Teacups that are flying, I'm mystifying. You think that I'm lying, this old tale of mine. A journey through time. Oh no, no brain, don't do it again. My partners are making threats to build me a desktop instead of a laptop. Kinda hurts my pride as someone who's built PCs over half her life. I don't know if it would be too prideful her. I think people just want you to have a nice PC, kid. I think they just want you to have a nice PC. They want you to have a nice functioning PC so you can stream all the time. Sometimes the people need the streaming in their life, and they want you to stream, and they need that. That's another triple-double. Good triple-doubles here at Wembanyama. I like how canonically Iris isn't supposed to be a great singer. It's evident in both. Yeah, I like that fact. That is an appreciative fact. Same reason why in the Final Fantasy VI update, when you hear Celis sing, and it's not, like, perfect, I'm like, that's good! She's not a fucking singer! It makes way more sense in the storyline. I mean, she still does a good job, but it's not, like, flawless singing, you know? It's like, there's in front of me, weird, but they want to do it, but not because I don't know how to shop for or build a PC, but I struggle to buy myself nice things. Oh, Kit, you know you deserve all the nice things. Don't. Time to end that, karaoke good, I'd say. Yeah. She didn't do a terrible job at all. It's just, it's not, like, perfect, you know? It's not, like, engineered to perfection, that's a straight. Which is honestly boring to me. I feel like singers making imperfect notes is part of singing. At some point learned to read music during her military service. It's true. It's true. But you should definitely buy yourself things you need. And also, if friends are, that's a triple-double again. And if people are offering you get you a PC, you know, you deserve those things. Everybody deserves to be happy. We all know this. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom, bing bing boom, boom. Okay, whoop whoop whoop. There we go. Alright, Rika, we're coming down to our final 30 or so rolls here. What do you got for us? Yeah, I like it when the story takes in the fact that if somebody's gonna sing and they're not like a trained singer and it's not their main thing, that it's okay not to be amazing at like everything. Flaws are inherently human things, and we're all flawed. Are offering with your money. Well, that's a little different in that case. I mean, it's still nice. The idea is very nice, for sure. But you should definitely do that for yourself, kid. I would look at it like this. If you're gonna spend most of your days around something, just shell out and get quality stuff. I have really nice headphones because I stream every day. And I have a pretty nice computer to boot, and that's about the extent of the nice things I own. But investing in what I enjoy doing has never made me sad. Stand out in a good way. Yeah, Ultra, absolutely. Most I've ever done computer-wise is unscrew a laptop's back panel to put in a new SSD. I've spent a little time opening computers and, like, switching things around and kind of learning how the basics are, but I've never really built a PC. And I just get kind of scared building my own PC. But I just don't have enough knowledge either. That's another triple-double. Nor do I have the money for something like that at the moment. I need a car, so one might understand my hesitation to put money into anything. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm with you. That's that's a crazy four-house there. Yeah, I get you. I get you. And I get the hesitation. If it's something you feel you can do while still being okay everywhere else, or maybe you can stream and have like a little help kit, get a computer donation bar or something, and put a total on it, and just be like, okay, you know, if you want to help me out, throw a buck or two into the PC pool, and I can upgrade my PC or something like that. If that's something you want to do. That's just a suggestion. My first time going to GDQ, I did that, and it was amazing. People are super generous, and I had a great time at GDQ. This was 2017, so 8 years ago now. There are plenty of resources out there where I could learn how to put together a PC, YouTube mostly. I just don't trust myself to not screw up it up. I feel like I'm with you on this one, Poncho. I have a very similar feeling to where, like, I trust if I actually get into anything, pay attention to it, I will get good at it. I trust myself to get good at it. Because anything I focus on, I tend to, I focus to the point to where I'm like, okay, I need to get this right. And I feel like learning about putting a PC together and learning all the ins and outs, but my brain just can't do that. It can't. I've tried. It just doesn't do that. So, I do with what I can. Alright, Rika. That was a hell of a Daily Nipah. You showed up today, Rika. We were stat filling the sheet with 4 houses today. Triple double some straights. Nothing too fancy, but another good day. Thank you all for joining us for another Daily Nipah. Remember, you can download it for free at sexmakepeoplesexy.itch.io, along with many other free games. Make sure to leave a comment for Polly and upvote her games that are awesome. But until next time, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that very much. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, y'all, and have a good night.